Did you know there's a house that kills every owner who moves in? It's not just an urban legend. It's a real place, hidden deep in the hills of West Virginia. The locals call it the Holler House. From the outside, it's beautiful. A classic white porch wrapped around red shutters, with birds singing in the morning light. It looks like the perfect country home, but when night falls, the air shifts, the trees go silent. And those who pass by say the house begins to breathe. In the spring of 1962, a newlywed couple, Henry and Margaret Lewis, bought the property for a shockingly low price. Locals tried to warn them about its dark history, but the young couple just laughed it off. After all, every small town has its ghost stories, right? At first, everything seemed perfectly normal. They painted the walls, fixed the porch, and even planted roses in the front yard. But soon, strange things began to happen. Margaret would hear footsteps upstairs when she knew no one was home. Doors would creak open on their own. Henry claimed he saw shadows moving under the attic door, as if something was pacing back and forth behind it. 2 weeks after they moved in, Henry vanished without a trace. The police searched the woods and the nearby river, but found nothing. Finally, one officer decided to check the attic. The door was nailed shut, but strangely, from the inside. When they forced it open, they made a horrifying discovery. Henry was sitting in a chair, his eyes wide open, as if he had been watching something in the dark. After Henry's death, the house sat empty for a decade. No one dared to buy it. Locals reported seeing lights flicker inside on cold nights, and claimed they could see silhouettes moving across the windows. Even though there was no electricity connected to the house, the rumor spread that the house had a pulse, like a living thing that was biding its time, waiting to feed again. In 1972, the Carter family moved in a young couple with their 8-year-old daughter, Lily. They thought they'd found a bargain, a dream home for their family. But on their very first night, Lily woke her parents, crying. She told them, "The house keeps whispering my name." Her parents tried to comfort her, brushing it off as an overactive imagination. But over the next few weeks, Lily grew pale and distant. Her parents would find her standing in the hallway for hours, just staring at the attic door. One night, Mrs. Carter woke to the sound of humming, a soft, childlike tune coming from the attic. When she ran to check on her daughter, she opened Lily's bedroom door to find the bed empty. The police searched for weeks, but they never found her body. To this day, on cold nights, neighbors swear they can still see a small shadow in the upstairs window and hear the faint sound of humming from inside. The Carters left the house that same month and never looked back. By the 1980s, the Holler House had become a local legend. Teenagers would dare each other to spend the night there, but most of them never lasted more than an hour. One local man, Tommy Ray, claimed he entered the house with a group of friends back in 1985. He said they heard something moving inside the walls, a sound like nails scratching against wood. When Tommy ran out, he looked back at the house and saw a woman's face in the attic window, mouthing his name. But he knew the attic was empty. Soon after that incident, the county sealed off the road leading to the property. But that didn't stop thrill seekers from trying to see it for themselves. And every once in a while, someone didn't come back. No one has lived in the Holler House since 1989. But every night, at exactly 3:17 a.m., lights still flicker inside, even though the power line was cut decades ago. Paranormal investigators have tried to document the activity, but their cameras and equipment mysteriously fail the moment they step inside. Their audio recorders capture only faint breathing and scratching sounds. Locals believe the house doesn't just kill, it collects souls. Some say if you stand close enough to the front porch on a moonless night, you can see faces reflected in the glass, and if you listen very, very closely, you'll hear someone whisper, "Help me?" Maybe it's just an old legend, a campfire story told to scare tourists? Or maybe the Holler House is still hungry. Would you dare to spend a night there? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy exploring the unknown, make sure to follow for more stories like this.